Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to ICT ATAL Academy sponsored 6-day online faculty development program. I hope all the participants are present here. So let's start today's session. AICT ATAL Academy sponsored 6-day faculty development program organized by MES Mackar Pillay College for Advanced Studies Edathala on the topic Emerging Trends and Application in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Today we have session 3 and session 4. Now we are moving straight to our third session of the day 2 without any delay. Our session 3 for the day is on the topic Exploratory Data Analysis, EDA. To speak on the topic, we are delighted to have with us Ms. Tirtha Sajith. She's a data scientist in Futura Labs Technologies. And also, she is a data science professional and trainer with a background in mathematics and data science with expertise in Python, machine learning, deep learning, and data analytic tools. Also, she had a NACTET certification in data science, and she has hands-on experience in real-world projects and strong passion for mentoring students and professionals. We truly believe that we got an apt resource person to talk here. So on behalf of MES Mackar Pillay College, Edathala, I welcome Ms. Tirtha ma'am and all other participants to session. I believe that this will be a beneficial experience for you all. Before moving to the session, I have a reminder to the participants. The feedback links for each session will be shared in your chat box after the session, after each sessions. The feedback forms will be closed after 30 minutes. So please fill out your feedback forms before leaving because we take it as your attendance. And also one more reminder that due to some technical issues that happened on day 1, some participants couldn't submit the feedback form of session 1 and session 2. So feedback forms of session 1 and session 2 of our day 1 will be shared at the end of today's session. This option is only for day 1 because some of the unexpected technical issues, it happened yesterday. So it will not be repeated. So we'll be posting the session 1 and session feedback form for session 1 and session 2 of day 1 at the end of the session. And so just be aware that you have submitted feedback forms after each session. And I have a humble request for all the participants that please turn on your camera while you are attending the class. That would be a good thing that our guests can also make it more easier to interact with you. I hope we can start our session without any further delay. Let's go straight to the session. I invite Ms. Tirtha ma'am to begin the session, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. You can start with your session.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tirtha Sajith. I'm a data scientist at Futura Labs Technologies. I'm specialized in data science and artificial intelligence and expertised in data analytics, machine learning, and AI application. So let us begin the session. I think everyone can see the presentation, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Exploratory data analysis or EDA. It is the detective work of data science, just like detective examines clues to solve a case. A data analyst examines data set to uncover patterns, detect anomalies, and understand what's really going on in the data. Okay. It is important to understand that it is not just about just creating fancy chart. The charts are tools, but the real goal is to develop a deep understanding of your data before you build the models or make decision. For example, think of it's like just cooking, because before you start making the dish, you inspect your ingredients, or you taste them, smell them, check their freshness. If something's rotten or missing, you fix it before you cook, right? EDA works the same way. You check the data's quality, completeness, and structure before using it for analysis or modeling. Okay. Then what is exploratory data analysis or EDA? Exploratory data analysis is the first and foundational step in data analysis process. It involves examining data set visually and statistically to uncover patterns, spot anomalies, and test assumptions and summarize the main characters of the data. That means it is the first and the important step in data analysis project. Uh, it sets the foundation of everything that follows. Okay. Uh, we can see visually and statistically. That means visually means by charts and plots to spot patterns, trends, and unusual points. Statistically means by calculating key numbers like mean, median, standard deviation, and correlation to understand the data's behavior. The main goal is to identify anything interesting, unusual, or suspicions in the data before we start modeling. For example, if we are analyzing sales data, for example, we are taking a sales data, it can help us to see whether sales increase during certain reasons, if some months have missing sales records, if there is any odd spike in sales or particular day. Okay, then next one is why EDA is important. Uh, First one is look at the data. Before building any models or making business decision, EDA helps you get familiar with the structure and content of the data set. That means before jumping into modeling models or making business decision, first we need to know what the data set actually look like. It gives the first impression, how many rows and columns, what are the variables, etc. like that. For example, if we have a customer behavior, EDA help us to see how many customers we are analyzing and what details like gender, age, purchase history are available in analysis. And second one is data understanding. Data understanding means understand what each variables means. For example, age, price, category, and identify data types. Data types are numerical data. There are numerical data, categorical data, date times, etc. Uh, it's about interpreting what each variables means and how the data structure is structured. We check the data type, numerical, age, income, sales that are included in numerical. Categorical means gender, the male or female or other, region and product category. Date time means purchase date, delivery time. These steps ensure we don't misinterpret data. For example, uh, uh, treating age as text instead of a number. For example, if price is stored at text, for example, 100 or 1000 rupees only, we can calculate the average unless we convert into numbers. Uncover patterns and trends. The third one is uncover patterns and trends. To understand, are the relationship between variables. For example, does sales increase with advertising spend? That is, EDA help us find relationship between variables. Relationship between variables. We can answer the business questions like, does sales increase the advertising spend, or do Do younger customers buy more frequently? Look at data trends, give us insight before we apply complex models. For example, a scatter plot of advertising spend versus sales may show positive trends. The next one is detect anomalies. Detect anomalies means spot outliers or unusual values. For example, a customer's age listed as 200 help prevent bad data from skewing result. That means anomalies means data often contains outliers. Outliers are unusual or unrealistic values. For example, customer's age recorded as 200 or product price as 0. That is outliers or anomalies or unrealistic values. Outliers can mislead analysis and produce wrong result if not handled properly. Then EDA help us spot and decide whether to remove, correct or keep them. The next one is the very important feature in data analysis: identify missing or duplicated value. It is determine whether data might be incomplete or repeated. Plan how to clean or impute missing values. That is, data sets are rarely perfect. Not all data sets are good. There are so many missing values or like missing values and empty values like that. The data sets are rarely imperfect. They may have missing values. Example, no entry for customer's age. Then duplicate record means same customer entered multiple records. Then identifying those issues and early help us to clean data before modeling. For example, if 20% of sales data is missing, we need to decide whether to fill in the values or drop them. Okay. Uh, Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am, we can hear you.
can you hear me? Oh, okay.
Yes, yes.
Then next one is visual storytelling. Visual storytelling means visualizing tools like histogram, box plots, and scatter plots help us communicate finding clearly and intuitively. That means CD is not about numbers. It's about communicating insights visually. Charts and plot like histogram, box plot, scatter plot, bar chart, etc. help us to stakeholders to understand data easily. Good visualization make complex patterns obvious. Then, for example, instead of saying salary is very widely, instead of, sorry, instead of saying say sales very widely, showing a box plot and make the variation clear instantly. The summary of uh, the summary of why EDA is important means EDA is like the health checkup of data. It helps us understand what's inside, identify the issues, and find hidden insights before applying advanced techniques like machine learning without EDA. Okay, we risk making decision on unreliable or misunderstood data. Type of data in EDA. The first one is numerical or quantitative data. These are data that represent measurable quantities and can be expressed in numbers. Uh, when performing EDA, it is very important to understand at what type of data we are in dealing with, because it is guides the kind of analysis we can perform, the visualization we choose, the statistical tests we apply. The first one is numerical or quantitative data. These are data that represent measurable quantities and can be expressed in numbers. Thus, we can perform mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, averaging, etc. The first one is continuous data. Continuous data means we can take any value within a range or often include decimal point. That is, can take any value within a given range and usually includes decimal point. Often come from measurements. Example, height of a students, for example, uh, the height is 162 centimeter or 150 centimeter or etc. Then temperature, next example is temperature. Temperature is marked as 28 degrees Celsius or 30 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Celsius. Then another one is weight. Weight is 65 kg or 50 kg, etc. Then the visualization we used in numerical data is histogram, line chart, and density plot. The next one is discrete data. Discrete data means it consists of countable distinct values, typically whole numbers. It consists of countable and distinct values. Whole number means no fractions, often come from counts. For example, the number of children in a family is maybe zero, maybe one or two, two or three. The number of cars on there are one, two, three, or goals recorded in football match maybe two, three, five. The visualization used in discrete data is bar chart, pie chart. The next one is categorical or quantitative data. The categorical data means those are data that represent categories or labels, not numbers with mathematical meaning. It represents labels or categories, not numbers within mathematical meaning. So we cannot calculate averages or differences like it doesn't make sense to add if you take a gender category, there are male, female, so we cannot add male plus female. Or you can take colors category, colors column, the colors may be red or blue, so we cannot add blue plus green. That is, we cannot calculate averages or difference. uh, the nominal data is categorical with no inherent order and used for labeling or classification. Inherent order means it means the category do not have a natural ranking or sequence. They are just different labels without higher or lower meaning. For example, the colors is red, blue, green. Here, red is not greater than or smaller than blue. They are just different. The example is gender, male, female, or other marital status, and single, married, or divorced. Then eye color, brown, blue, green, etc. The visualization chart we used in categorical data is charts and pie charts. Okay. Then next one is ordinal data. Ordinal data means category with a meaningful order or ranking, but the difference between them are not consistent. That is, the categories with meaningful order but no consistent difference. That is, we know the order but not the exact spacing. For example, education level, we know that the higher school less than bachelor's, less than master's, less than PhD. The PhD is the highest education level. The higher school is the base education level. Then we can see that customer satisfaction in online shopping and other industries. We can see that poor, average, good, excellent, and excellent is the highest ranking, and poor is the lowest ranking. Then movie rating, we can use stars. Stars in uh, restaurants. We can use reviews in stars. Then visualization, we used in ordinal data is bar charts and heat maps. Uh, uh, in this, we can see that the numerical data is measurable quantities, the discrete or continuous. Categorical data means descriptive labels, that is nominal or ordinal. Knowing the data type help us choose the right analysis method and visualization. And then we discussed about type of data analysis, ED analysis. The first one is univariate analysis. It focuses on analysis of a single variable. We used a single variable, then plot the charts and make the analysis. The purpose of univariate analysis is understand the distribution, uh, central tendency, and spread of the variable. The example of univariate analysis is analyzing the age of customers. Analyzing the age of customers means we want to see how customers' ages are spread out into the data set, or most customers are young. For example, 20 to 30 ranges, or middle age, or 40 to 50 ranges, or older like 16 plus. It is helpful for business understand their target audience.
Their targets only.
So, hello.
Sorry, ma'am, someone unmuted their mic. So you continue, ma'am.
Okay. The univariate analysis or analyzing the age of customers help us to business understand and their target audience. The marketing campaigns can be designed for the age group that dominates. Then maybe detect unusual values like age recorded as 200. The techniques to find for numeric, the next one is how many people fall into each product category. Uh, counting how many people belong to each product category. It means we group customers by the product category they purchased. For example, electronics, clothing, groceries, and count how many are in each group. Then what is useful? What is it useful? It helps identify which categories are most popular. Then it guides inventory management. That is, stocks more what sells the most and shows customer preference. The techniques to find for numerical, we use histogram, box plots, summary statistics. Summary statistics mean median, standard deviation. For categorical, we use bar plots, pie chart, frequency tables. The next one is bivariate analysis. Bivariate analysis is focused on two variables. The purpose of bivariate analysis is explore relationships, correlation, or comparison between variables. The purpose of bivariate analysis is explore relationships, correlation, or comparison between variables. The example of bivariate is analyzing how income changes with age. That is, we want to study the relationship between age and income. Does income generally rise as people get older? Is there a point where income starts to discipline? For example, after retirement, and it is useful for business segment customers. Example, younger versus older spenders. Then the bank and financial companies can design products for different age, incomes, and groups. It shows the trends and correlation between two numerical variables. The next one is comparing average purchase amount by gender. The comparing average purchase amount by gender means here we compare.
I got it. हाँ मतलब अभी तो रुकेंगे.
Hello? Hello?
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Participants, please mute your mic. Okay, ma'am, you can continue.
Okay, the comparing average purchase amount by gender, it means here we compare a numerical variable, for example, purchase amount, across a categories of categorical variables. For example, gender. Do men spend more average than women? We want to find do men more on average than women, or it is the reverse true. It is useful for helps companies to design targeted and marketing campaigns. It provides insights into customer behavior based on demographics. It is useful for personalized offers, for example, discount for high spending groups, etc. The techniques to find scatter plots, numerical versus numerical. We use box plot or bar chart for numerical versus categorical. The next one is multivariate analysis. Multi means many. We focusing on analyzing involving 3 or more variables. The purpose of multivariate analysis is understand complex relationships and interaction between multiple variables. Examples: exploring how age, income, and education level together affect spending behavior. That means instead of looking at only one or two variables, we know the steadily multiple variables at the same time. Here, spending behavior may depend on maybe spending behavior maybe depend on age, younger versus older customers, or income, low, median, high, or education level, school, graduate, or postgraduate level. It is useful for customers don't make decision based on just one factor. Real life behavior is shaped by multiple influencers. This business can find the most valuable customer segment. That is, for example, highly educated, high income, middle-aged customers may spend more. The techniques we used to find multivariate analysis. The techniques are pair plots, heat maps, and ground bar plots. The next one is descriptive analysis. The descriptive analysis is familiar. The descriptive statistic. The descriptive statistics are method used to summarize, organize, and describe the main features of a data set. They help us to understand the data without making prediction or drawing conclusion beyond it. There are two types of descriptive statistics. The first one is measure of central tendency. Measure of central tendency so the center of data. The next one is measure of dispersion. It shows the how spread data is. The measure of the last one is measure of position. It shows where a value stand in data. The mean, median, mode are included in measure of central tendency. The means average value. That is, in a data set, we find the average of a particular column or the particular row. The strength means uses all data. The limitations are sensitive to outliers. The next one is median. Median is middle value in sorted data. That is, we take a particular column, then we used to make it sorted as or descending to ascending or ascending to descending. Then take the center value or middle value. Its strength are robust to outliers. The limitations of median is it doesn't consider the data extremes. Next one is mode. Mode is most frequent value. Most frequent value means in a particular column, which value is occurred mostly. Then it works on categorical data. The limitation is may not be unique. The next one is measure of the range is included in measure of dispersion. Range means max to min. That is the difference between a maximum value in a particular column minus the minimum value. That is range. The strength is quick spread measure. The limitation of range is ignores internal data distribution. Next one is variance. Variance is average squared deviation from the mean. Then strength is useful in modeling. It's squared unit. Next one is standard deviation. It is the square root of the variance. The strength is same unit as data. Then notes or limitation is most interpretable than variance. The percentiles. Next one is the last one is percentile. It is measure of position. So where a value is standard data. The definition of percentile is divided into percent group. We can already know that the percentile is 25 percentage, 50 percentage, 70 percentage. Those are interquartile ranges. The strength is short distribution shape and not limitation. It requires ordered data. Okay, then I will show some charts. The first one is histogram. The first one is histogram. This histogram or a histoplot showing the distribution of a value in a weight value in a data set. This histogram, the histoplot shows the weight values in a data set. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is the title of the plot, histogram of weight. X-axis in x-axis represent the weight measurement roughly between 131 and 149 or 132 to 148, likely in we can use likely in kilograms or pounds. The y-axis is frequency. Frequency means shows how many observations falling within each weight range. This is the weight, then frequency. What the weight frequency that shows how many observations fall within each weight range. In this graph, we can see that the tallest bar is between 130. We can use the approximate value 139 and between 141. This is the tallest bar in this graph. It meaning almost it meaning that the almost individual in the data set have weights in that range. We can make a decision or we can make a conclusion. The majority of this data is falling the range 139 between 139 and 141. The shape appears roughly symmetrical but slightly. The shape is roughly symmetrical but slightly skewed towards the higher weights. Okay. A histogram helps to already we see that the histogram helps us to univariate analysis to understand the spread, the center and variation in data, and to detect patterns such as normal distribution or skews. The next one is box plot. This is a box plot comparing the number of break for two type of wool. Wool, we can see red color. The wool A is red color, B is blue color. Okay, then across three level of tension, lower, medium, high. The wool means represent the type of source wool yarn used in weaving. Then each type must be differ in fiber quality or thickness or treatment, which can affect yarn strength and durability. The tension refers to the tightness or setting of the loom during weaving. It consists how much tension is applied to the yarn and it is woven. Okay, we can see that in x-axis is tension. Three categories of in x-axis represent the tension already say that tension. The three categories of tension applied to wool: low, medium, and high. The y-axis is represent the number of bricks observed. Wool A is presented in red color. At low tension, wool A has higher median and wide range of breaks, indicating high variability. At medium, in the case of red or wool A, at medium and high, uh, the medium and high tension, the median breaks are lower than low tension. In the case of wool B, we can see that at low tension, the wool B's median is much lower than wool A's. At medium tension, wool B shows the uh, highest median among its three tension level. At a high tension, wool B has the lowest breaks overall. Then this whiskers represent the spread of data, and the box height shows the interquartile range or IQR. A wider IQR means more variability in data. In this plot is useful for bivariate analysis. It shows how the number of break, maybe it's numeric variable, change with both wool type and tension. Okay, the next one is scatter. The scatter plot. The next one is scatter plot. The scatter plot of weight versus height. The x-axis represent the height, and the y-axis represent the weight. This grouped bar chart is showing the this is a scatter plot. The scatter plot showing the relationship between height in x-axis and weight in y-axis. Then each dot represent individual heights and weight measurement. There is a general upward trend. As highest increases, weight tends to increase too. This suggests a positive correlation between two variables. Then the points are not perfectly aligned, meaning there is variability. That is, other factors also influence the weight, and a few points, for example, high weight and lower weight, could be considered outliers. Then scatter plot the scatter plot like this are used in bivariate analysis to identify relationships, correlation, or clusters between two numerical variables. Then next one is grouped bar chart. The grouped bar chart showing the distribution of vehicle classes by number of cylinders. The factor is represented in cylinders. The x-axis is class and the y-axis is count. And the legend is in factor, or that is cylinder. In class, there are different categories of vehicles. Two-seater, compact, mid-size, minivan, pickup, some subcompact and SUV. In y-axis is count, the number of vehicles in each category. This is legend. This is color legend. Indicates cylinders. It represents the number of cylinders in vehicle's engine. Red is 4 cylinder, green is 5 cylinder, 6 is 6 cylinder. Blue is 6 cylinder, and purple is purple is 8 cylinders. We can observe that compact cars are mostly the compact cars are mostly 4 cylinders. We can see that the 4 cylinder is highest. In SUV we have large number of 8 cylinders. 8 cylinder working. The mid-size cars have mix of 4 and 6 cylinders. It is the mix of 4 and 6 cylinders with more 6 cylinder models. Then the pickups are dominated by 8 cylinders engines. Then minivans. The minivans are only represented by 6 cylinder engine. The two-seater are appear rarely and mostly within 8 cylinder engines. This type of chart is used for multivariate analysis. The class versus we can see this graph, the class versus cylinder count versus frequency. Then it is used to see how categories are distributed across subcategories. Okay, then the last one is pie chart. The pie chart showing the proportion of different regions in a data set. The pie chart showing the different regions in a data set. Each slices, we can see this is slices, this is that category. Each slice represent one region. One region category which is size proportional to its share to the total. The legend shows the category names and corresponding columns. ENC means East North Central, that is 9.8%. Then ESC means East South Central. East South Central is 7.8%. Then MA is Mid-Atlantic is 5.9%, and NE means New England. New England is 11.8%. Then PAC is 9.8%. Then SA South Atlantic is 17.6%. This is the largest segment in this pipe load. Then WNC is West North Central. It is 13.7%, and WSC is 7.8%. This is US geography for summarizing by larger areas instead of individual states. The observation is we can observe in this pie plot SA. SA region has the largest share at in this pie chart, 17.6 percentage. The smallest share is MA with 5.9 percentage. The distribution shows variation across regions, which can be useful in categorical data analysis for understanding how data points are spread geographically. Then the tools used for EDA is, first one is pandas. The pandas is used for reading, cleaning, filtering, and summarizing tabular data, and it is very useful for data wrangling. The next one is matplotlib. The matplotlib is a very basic plotting library for creating line plots, bar chart, histograms, etc. The next one is Seaborn. The Seaborn is built on Matplotlib, provides a advanced and beautiful statistical plots like heat maps, pair plot, etc. Then Plotly. The Plotly used for interactive and web-based visualization like 3D plots and dashboards. Next one is Sweet Voice. It is used to auto EDA tool that generate detailed and interactive EDA reports in HTML format, and it helps to compare data set. I will show an example uh, data of EDA, then show some graph in Jupyter Notebook. You can see the presentation. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is woman clothing e-commerce exploratory data analysis. The basic of analysis, or the first one is, first we want to import the basic library we used in the analysis. The first one is pandas. The pandas is used for data analysis and data manipulation. The next one is NumPy. The NumPy is for numerical Python. The other is Seaborn. Then next one is Matplotlib. I think we can you can know those libraries. The first one is we used a data set women clothing e-commerce reviews. This data set contains women clothing from an e-commerce platform. Each record provides the details such as the customer's age, clothing ID, the review title and text and rating, whether the item was recommended by the reviewer. It also includes the feedbacks count and product related information such as division name, department name, and class name. The first one is the basic stuff of EDA is determine the dimension of a data set. Determine the dimension of a data set means how many rows and columns in a given data set. We use df dot shape. The shape used to found how many rows and columns present in this data set. We can see that in this woman clothing data set, we can see that there is 23,486 rows and 11 columns. The columns are, we can already see the columns are unnamed, clothing ID, age, title, review text, rating, recommended in, positive feedback count, division name, department name, and at last class name. Okay, the dataset contains 23,486 rows and 11 columns. We use 10 columns because unnamed column is an unwanted column, so we can drop that column. Then first we show that df.info. F.info means concise summary of the data set including columns, data types and null counts. That is to show how many null values present in this data set and what are the that is data types in each column. Then what are the range index? The range index is starting 0 to 23,485. Then a total 11 columns. Okay, then the next step is pre-processing. The first I already told you the main step of data analysis is to find the missing values and handling. Then we use to isNav function to find how many null values or empty values present in our data set to dot sum. That is, we can show that each column have how many null values is present. We can see that the title column has the 3008 null values and review test have 845 null values and division name, department name, class name have 14 each. Then we use tail. Tail means to show the last default 5 rows. Here we use 10. So title, review test, rating to show the last 10 rows of title, review test, rating. We can know that the title and review test are description conveying the like or dislike or product, which is essentially captured in rating. Therefore, to avoid redundancy, so we can drop that specified column. So we drop the title and review test. Then we want to know how many the percentage, how many null values present in division name, department name, class name. Then there are 14. Hello. Now clear.
It is clear for me. So what about others? I think it is clear for me. It is okay for me.
Okay, there is one message, so I asked you.
Yeah, it is clear. You can continue, ma'am.
Okay.
There in network issue.
Okay. There are there are 14 missing values in division name, department name, and class name are in some rows. Then we want to know the percentage. We want to know the percentage of data with all 3 columns and division name, department name, and class name. We can see that there are 3.59% of null values. So we can drop that corresponding rows because there is a small value. So we cannot have any other issues for drop those columns. Don't get any misanalysis. Then we drop that particular columns. Then find the outlier detection. Outlier means we already say that outliers means the majority of data points deviated in the other data points. First, we use df dot describe. It is used for only numerical data, the summary of a numerical data. The count, mean, standard deviation, minimum value, then 25%, 50%, 75% maximum value. The 25%, 75%, and 50% are quartile ranges and interquartile ranges. Okay, as the range of values are wide for age and positive feedback count. The columns we cannot do outlier check using box plot. We already see the box plot. Then this is the box plot. This is age box plot and this is the positive feedback count box plot. Box plot. The above box plot confirm the higher outliers. We can see that there is a black mark, that is the outliers. Then next one is feature engineering. Feature engineering means it's about choosing, creating, or modifying variable so that your model can understand patterns in the data or more effective. First, we use describe to a particular column. I used in this data, take this column is age column. Then take age column and describe the age column. We can see that the describe uh, there are 23,486 ages present in this specified data set. The mean of the age column is 43.19, etc. something. Then standard deviation is 12. The minimum value is 18. The 25 percentage is 34. The 50 percentage value is 41. 75 percentage is 52. The maximum age in this data set is 99. Then this is the data type. The data type is in float. Then n unique means the number of unique values present in our data set, present in our particular age column, that is 77. Then dot unique means the unique elements, the unique ages, the complete unique ages. There are 77 ages. As per the above data, age is numerical column with 77 unique values varying to 18 to 17. To make age more meaningful for further processing, it can be grouped. We want to group the ages. We see that 33, the ages is 33, 34, 60, 50. Then we want to group this ages, that is middle value, middle age, adult and elder. So we group the ages in middle age, adult, elderly, and we can then take the describe of those grouped value. The count is already 23,468. The unique are 4. That is younger, adult, middle age, elderly. The top is uh, uh, the most of the age is grouped in middle age. That frequency is 10,008 for 84 844. Then adult is 10,021, elder is 1,386, and younger is 1,217. Next one is feature reduction. I already told that we want to clean the data. So we don't want any complete columns in our data. So we want to remove unwanted columns. Df dot columns means to take the all columns in our data set. We can see that an unnamed column, we don't want any unnamed column. Actually it is a unnecessary column. So since unnamed 0 is clothing ID are irrelevant for further data processing, those columns can be dropped. Okay, then we use plot. Then we use some charts. We can see that distribution of recommended status. The blue blue color is recommended. There are 82.23 percentage. The orange one is 17.77 percentage. There is a higher rate of recommendation at 82 percentage in the data set. We can see that there is high recommendation in with 82% data set. The next one is a cat plot. This is a cat plot, or we can already see that see this graph. This is also called a grouped bar plot. We use x is equal to recommended in. In x-axis recommended in, y-axis is count, the number of counts. Then hue is rating. The hue is rating. The rating is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this graph, we can show that recommended. The recommended have recommendation is significant for rating for 5 and 4, and 3 only were as non-recommendation, and is significant for rating. The round recommendation is recommended for 1, 2, 3 only. The next one is also a grouped bar plot. X is rating. The x-axis is rating. Kind is count. Then hue is age. We can see that in this grouped bar plot, we can see that adult and middle age groups are significantly active across all ratings, probably because they are the working age group and have more liberty of spending when compared to youngsters and elderly. Then next one is first we group two columns. The group by means combine the sub data frame to combine or one or more columns. That is group by. We use here we use age and positive feedback to group. Then we can see that the group the result is here. We can see that adult have positive feedback 10,021 positive feedback. Elderly have 1,386 positive feedback. Middle age has 10,844 positive feedback. Youngster have 1,270 positive feedback. Then now we use a bar plot for plotting those. The x is equal to age, y is equal to positive feedback count. In this graph we can show that middle age has highest positive feedback. The positive feedback count among adult and middle age is significantly as per the above plot. uh, The next one is grouping to rating and positive feedback. We can see that rating 1 is the positive feedback 842. In rating 2, we can see that the positive feedback is 1,565. In rating 3, we can see that 2,871. In 4, 5,077. In 5, 13,170. We can see the bar plot. X is rating and Y is the positive feedback count. This is the rate wise positive feedback count. The above plot confirm the fact that higher the rating, the above plot confirm the fact that the higher the rating, greater will be the positive feedback. It is usual. The higher rating will have the higher positive feedback. The next one is age category pie plot. We can see that the middle age is higher than other age groups. We can see that in middle age 46.21 percentage, youngster 5.19 percentage, elderly 5.91 percentage, and adult have 42.70 percentage. The above pie chart gives the idea of the distribution of age group within the data set. We can see that the middle age group constitutes a shopping 46 percentage, followed by adults and 43 percentage youngster, and elderly together constitutes the remaining 11. Okay, then we use division wise pie plot. Division wise pie plot, we can see that general is 59.01 percentage, intimate is 60.4 percentage, and general petite is 34.59 percentage. We can see this graph. General division is the most popular division at 59 percentage. Okay. Then next we plot a department wise pie plot. Department wise pie plot, we can tops, dresses, bottoms, intimate, jacket and trends. As for the above pie plot, tops are the most. We can see that tops are the most purchased items across the department at 44.6, and trend items is very small. Very least amount is 0.51% are least purchased. Then we can group based on the top 10 class wise distribution. We can group the class names based on the top 10 class-wise distribution. First, we can there is a list of class names and their counts. We can see that the dresses is 6,390, nights is 4,843, blouses is 3,095, setters are 1,428, pants 1,388, jeans 1,147, fine gog 1,100, skirts, then etc. Then we used it to group the top 10 class wise contribution. That is the what are the most classes uh, purchased in this data set. There are the top 10 classes, that is nights, dresses, lounge, jackets, skirts, fine girl, jeans, pants, setters, blouses. The dresses are the, we can see that in this graph there are dresses are the most popular item at 29 percentage across all classes. The above pie chart shows the 10 most popular items. Okay. The next one is department wise. The department wise popularity among divisions. Department wise. First we grouped with the division name and department wise and their count. What are the item and amount of the items in division in common in division name and department name and their count. We can see that department wise popularity among divisions. In x-axis we can see that division name. In y-axis is count. The legend is, the color legend is marked in the right side of the bar grouped bar chart. The green is bottom, the orange is dresses, the red is jackets, the green is jacket, the red are tops, the violet is trend, and last one is the brown color is intimate. The above plot, the general department has the most sales across the, we can see that the general departments across the various departments under it. Then we use only department A and age and their count, bottoms and their group with the department name and age and corresponding their count. Okay. Then use it to plot the department wise age group contribution. uh, Contribution, we can see that the middle age, we can in this data set we can see that the middle age across all the all across all department, adults and the middle age have significant process. This is the data analysis based on the woman's clothing ID. We can see that which is the most popular item in this data set, which are the most age groups are buying in this product, and uh, which have the most rating in this data set. Okay. uh, in the summary, we can see that EDA lays the essential groundwork for all subsequent data modeling by illuminating the structure, trends, and quality of your data set. It enables informed decision from the start by uncovering hidden patterns, relationships, and anomalies. EDA helps to identify meaningful insights early before formal modeling begins, and it plays a critical role in data quality assurance, flagging missing values, duplication, and errors, boosting the reliability of analysis and models. Through visual exploration, Through visual exploration, histogram, scatter plots, box plot, heat maps, EDA enables clear communication insights to both technical and non-technical stakeholders. Overall, we can say that ED is not just a preliminary step. It is a strategic iterative process that ensure analysis is grounded, trustworthy, and poised to deliver impactful results. I am concluding. Uh, Exploratory data analysis serves a cornerstone of any data-driven project. It is not merely for first step in the analytical process, but the foundation upon which all meaningful insights are reliable models are built. Without a thorough understanding of data, any subsequent machine learning or statistical modeling risks being misguided or biased or incomplete. Through EDA, analysts gain an initial but essential familiarity with the data set and its structure, its variables, and the nature of the information it contains. And this steps allows us to recognize whether the data set is balanced, whether the data set is balanced, whether variables are continuous or categorical, and whether there are anomalies such as outliers, missing values, or duplication that could distort result. Such a awareness uh, ensure that the data feeding into later stages in both accurate and trustworthy. Then also EDA is also plays a crucial role in uncovering underlying patterns, trends, and the relationship between the data. For instance, univariate analysis help us understand the spread and the distribution of individual features. Bivariate analysis, it reveals how two variables interact, and multivariate analysis highlights complex iterations across multiple dimensions. Together, those methods not only guide the analyst toward potential uh, hypothesis, but also helps in identifying which features are most relevant for predictive modeling. Moreover, we can see that descriptive statistic, the mean, median, mode, variance, standard deviation, and percentiles, and provide numerical summarizes that quantify data behavior in clear, interpretable terms. Visualization tools such as histograms, scatter plot, box plot, heat maps, and pair plot complement this number by offering intuitive and communicative representation of the dataset. The such visuals bridge the gap between technical specialists and non-technical stakeholders, making insights accessible across different domains. Perhaps most importantly, it is not one-time activities. It is not one-time activity, but an interactive and an iterative and strategic process. Each round of exploration depends understanding raises a new questions and new refines and the direction of analysis. This iterative approach reduces the risk of drawing false conclusions and increases the likelihood of producing actionable evidence-based recommendation. Okay, in summary, exploratory data analysis far more than a preliminary check. It's a rigorous, insightful, and indispensable stage in the data science life cycle. By ensuring the data quality, by uncovering meaning insights, and guiding the choice of appropriate modeling techniques, EDA transform raw data into structured narrative. It lays the groundwork for trustworthy models, effective decision making, and impactful results, making it a critical skill set for every data professional. Okay, thank you, thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Tirtha ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving us an information about exploratory data analysis. and
Thank you. Thank
you
you.
detailed about the types and the tools of ETA with examples of real life data. And thank you for your class. And now it's time for the participants for you can ask your queries about the class, or you can give your feedback. If anyone from the participants, you can unmute and give your feedback, or you can ask your queries. Some of the participants are asking in the chat box, they need the hands-on training of the session. Uh, what is your answer on that, ma'am? Students needed
Uh,
training on that.
Actually, we also want the hands-on training. It is necessary. It's not only theory session. We want a hands-on experience.
Mm. Okay, ma'am. And
If you want, you can contact. You can contact.
yeah. Okay, so is there any other questions? Okay, so since there is no questions, I think we can wind up the session.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
If possible, ma'am, could you share that Python notebook file so that on our own we can have some practice along with the data set
Okay.
which you use? So that will be helpful for all the participants.
Okay. I will share.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
I will share to the responsible person.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Is there any
Hello,
other
am I audible?
participants? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, for the wonderful session. Being the non-technical background student, it was quite a bit, you see that easy to understand for us that the way you have all, opined on many aspects that was not discussed before, or like there are tools and techniques, but your way of teaching is very good, ma'am. Thank you for the
Thank
nice
you.
presentation, and
Thank you.
kindly possible in near future if you elaborate. I know because of the time constant, um, you have not provided the hands-on training, but if possible, madam, kindly arrange a session or at least 1 hour or 30 to 40 minutes on the hands-on training, so that will be very beneficial for all of us. And thank
Okay.
you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. So we are winding up. So we'll share the study materials and the YouTube link of the classes through the WhatsApp soon. And the thank you, ma'am. Thank you for
Thank you.
giving a wonderful session.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, MES College, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to be here. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. So participants, please listen. The feedback form is posted on the chat box. So the feedback form of the session 4 is posted on the chat box. So please fill before you taking a break. We are taking a 10 minutes break. So before you taking the break, please fill the feedback form. It is a reminder that the feedback form will be only open for 30 minutes. So please try to fill it in between the 30 minutes uh, since it is uh, since it is taken as your attendance. So I try to fill it now itself, and that yesterday's feedback form will be posting at the end of today's next session. You can fill it at that time. Okay, so let's take a break for 10 minutes. In between, fill the form and get back after 10 minutes. A gentle reminder, the feedback form of session 1 and session 3 is posted in the chat box. Please fill the feedback form, and the feedback form of session 4 and 2 will be posted at the end of the next session. Hello all, welcome back. Hope you all are back after a short break. So let's start. Let's move on to the session 4 of our day 2. A gentle reminder before that, please fill out the feedback form which is shared in the chat box. The feedback form of session 1 of day 1 and session 3 of day 2 is posted in the chat box. It will remain open only for 30 minutes from the time it is posted. So make sure you submit on time as it will be counted for your attendance. Those who have submitted now need to resubmit again. And also, the day 1 feedback forms are being shared today only because of the technical issues we faced yesterday. This option will not be repeated in the coming days. So participants are requested to submit your forms on time. Okay, so be vigilant after the classes, after the sessions, we will be sharing the feedback forms. Now, we are moving to the session 4 of our day 2. The topic of the session is data visualization. The session is handled by Ms. Temi Stephen. She's a data scientist in Futura Lab Technologies. Ms. Temi holds a postgraduate degree and brings over 10 years of rich experience across academia, robotic engineering, and data science. And also, she has worked as a lecturer at Government Engineering College, as a robotic engineer at Inca Robotics, and currently as a data scientist at Futura Labs. Her expertise lies in machine learning, predictive modeling, and visualization for actionable insights. And we truly believe that we got an apt resource person here to talk to you on the topic data visualization. And I warmly welcome ma'am to the session. Ma'am, are you there?
Yeah.
I welcome you. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
So without any delay, let's start the session. Are you ready, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's start then. Over to you, ma'am.
Hi. Okay. Hi, good evening all. First of all, I would like to thank to MES for giving a great opportunity with you. My name is Temi. I work as a data science trainer at Futura Labs, specialized in ML and TA. So let's get started. Okay, let's start it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Today, we are going to explore one of the most powerful aspects of data science, data visualization. In the world we live in, data is being generated at a numerous rate every second. But raw data alone is difficult to understand. This is where data visualization comes in. Throughout this session, we will discuss what data visualization is, why it is important, the different types of visualization, and the tools used to create them. So, what is data? Data is a collection of raw facts or information that can be recorded or stored and processed. Visualization means the process of representing information, data, or ideas in a graphical or pictorial format so that it becomes easier to understand, analyze. Okay, in the simple words, it is showing data in pictures instead of raw number or text. So, the data visualization is the art and science of transforming raw data into meaningful charts, graphs, and visual stories. It allows us to understand large and complex data sets, identify patterns, trends, and outliers, communicate insights clearly to support decision making. So, first, what is data visualization? It is the process of representing data in graphical or visual formats. The process of representing data in graphical or visual formats is called data visualization. It involves converting raw numbers and information into charts, graphs, and maps so that patterns, trends, and insights come easier to understand. By turning complex data into visuals, it helps people quickly interpret information and make comparison and support better decision making. Second one, helps to simplify complex data for better understanding. Data visualization helps to simplify complex data for better understanding. Instead of analyzing large tables or raw numbers, visuals like chart and graphs present information in a clear and meaningful way. This makes it easier to identify trends or compare values quickly. Third one, provides a clear picture of patterns, trends, and insights. That means data visualization provide a clear picture of patterns and trends by using visual formats. Sorry, am I audible?
Yeah, ma'am. You're audible.
Okay. Okay. Data visualization provides a clear picture of patterns, trends, and insights. By using visual formats like graphs, charts, and maps, it makes relationship and changes over time more visible. Okay, for example, sales growth trends over months. Next, transforms raw data into meaningful information. The data visualization transforms a raw data into meaningful information by presenting it in a structured and visual format. Instead of dealing with scattered numbers, it highlights the key insights, relationship, and comparisons. Next, enable quick decision making through visual interpretation. That means by presenting information in charts and graphs, it allows decision makers to instantly spot key insights, evaluate options, and respond effectively without spending too much time analyzing raw data. Next, commonly used in business, research, and data analysis. That means it helps to track the performance, and research identify patterns, and analysts draw meaningful conclusions, and making it a valuable tool across various fields. After analyzing data, it is important to visualize the data to uncover patterns, trends, outliers, and insights that may not be apparent in raw data using visual elements like charts, graphs, and maps. So, next, choosing the right type of chart is crucial for effectively communicating your data. So different charts serve different purpose and can highlight various aspects of your data. Here we can see the benefits of data visualization. Okay, data visualization is essential for understanding and communicating information effectively. Here are some key reasons why it is important or advantage of data visualization. First one, simplifies complex data. It turns large and complicated data into visual formats like charts, graph, and making the information easier to understand. Next, improve the communication. It makes it easier to explain data insights to others, especially those who may not be familiar with the technical details. Okay, next one, time efficiency. Visuals allow quicker interpretation of data, helping users to spot key information at a glance instead of manually scanning through numbers. Next one, better decision making. Data visuals guide the audience through the information step by step, making it easier to reach conclusion and make informed decisions. Last one, faster insights. It's already discussed. Next, application of data visualization. The real world use case of data visualization. First one, business analytics. It is used to monitor company performance and track KPIs and make data-driven decisions by visualizing trends, sales, and customer metrics. Second one, healthcare. Helps in analyzing patients' record and tracking disease outbreaks and managing hospital operations through easy to read charts and dashboards. Example, our ECG. Okay. Next one, sports. Used to visualize player statistics, team performance, and match outcomes. Last one, retail and e-commerce. Enable tracking of sales or customer preference, and customer preference are helping and also helping business adjust stock and marketing efforts effectively. Next, career in data visualization. First one is data visualization specialist. That means creating a compelling visual representation of data to help stakeholders understand trends, patterns, and insights. In the case of business intelligence analyst, uses data visualization to help business understand their performance and make strategic decisions. Next one, UX UI designer. UX designer for data focused on creating user-friendly interfaces for data visualization tools and applications. Last one, product manager. Product manager for data tools oversees the development of new data visualization tools and platforms. Next, in this session, we will explore data visualization in two parts. Part 1 will focus on basics visuals using Python libraries such as Matplotlib and Seaborn. These tools helps in creating simple yet powerful charts and graphs to understand patterns, trends, and relationship within dataset. In part 2, we'll cover interactive visuals using Power BI, a widely used business intelligence tool. With the Power BI, we can build dynamic dashboards and reports that allow users to interact with the data and drill down into details and gain deeper insights for decision making. Okay. Next, Python libraries for data visualization. Okay. What is libraries? Libraries are pre-written collection of functions or tools and modules that make programming easier and faster. Instead of writing code from scratches, libraries provide ready-made solutions for tasks such as data analysis, visualization, machine learning, and more. So, Python offers numerous libraries for data visualization, each with unique features and advantages. First one, NumPy. NumPy means numerical Python. It is a fundamental library in Python for scientific computing and providing support for large multi-dimensional arrays and a collection in mathematical functions to operate on these arrays. Already discussed in last day. Next one, Pandas. Pandas is a Python library used for working with dataset. It has functions for analyzing, cleaning, exploring, and manipulating data. Okay, last one, Matplotlib and Seaborn for visualization. Okay, next one, Matplotlib. What is Matplotlib? Matplotlib is a Python 2D plotting library used for basic plotting. It allows us to create a wide range of visualizations such as line chart, bar chart, histograms, and scatter plot. The library is highly customizable, enabling users to adjust colors, label, styles, and layout to suit their needs. Matplotlib also works with the popular Python libraries like NumPy and Pandas, making it a powerful tool for data analysis and visualization. Since it is a library, we need to import it first before using. For that, we use the command import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. Okay. Next, we discuss about different types of or basic plots in matplotlib. Different types of basic charts are commonly used in data visualization to represent data effectively. Line plots are useful to showing trends over time, while bar charts are ideal for comparing categories. Scatter plots helps in identifying relationships or correlations between two variables, and pie charts are used to represent proportions or percentages within a wall. Each chart type serves a specific purpose in simplifying complex data for better understanding. We will explain each of these charts in the following slides. First one is line chart. Okay. Line chart is one of the most simplest and most commonly used visualization. It displays data points connected by straight lines and making it ideal for showing trends, changes, and patterns over time. Line charts are especially useful for more time series data, such as sales growth, temperature changes, or stock prices. A line chart is a graph that displays data points connected by straight lines. It is mainly used to show trends, patterns, and changes over time. The x-axis usually represents the time or categories. Y-axis represented the value being measured. For example, okay, this is the Colab platform for writing the Python libraries or for implementing our machine learning algorithm. Okay. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. First of all, we already said that matplotlib is a library. So first we import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. Okay, this is library. Next, we using NumPy arrays. So we import NumPy library by using import NumPy as NP. Okay. Then we define the data values. Here I declare a array by using np.array of a list as x-axis point. So x equal to np.array of a list 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here x represent the points and y is calculated x square. Okay, so the plt dot plot, we create a simple line chart. Simple line chart that plots these values. Here plt dot plot of x comma y. X represent our x-axis point and y represent x square values. Then plt show. Plt show is used to display the chart. This is our line chart. Okay. Here we represent x-axis, usually represent the time or days, months, years or categories, and y-axis represent the values being measured. By the example, x-axis represent or the number 1, 2, 3, 4 and y-axis represent by x square values. Okay. Next plot is scatter plot. A scatter plot is a type of data visualization used to display the relationship between two numerical variables. Each point on the graph represents a data value with its position determined by the value on the x-axis and y-axis. Scatter plots are especially useful for identifying correlation, patterns, clusters, and outliers within data. For example, they can show how hours are studied related to exam score or how advertising spend impacts sales. Okay, by visualizing data in this way, scatter plotter makes it easier to understand relationships and trends that might not be visible in raw numbers. It uses dots to represent value for two different numeric variables. In the case of line chart, we using straight lines, and in the case of scatter plot, we using dots to represent the values. Helps to identify correlations, clusters, and outliers. With the scatter plots, we can explain how the variables related to each other. Okay. This is the simple example for scatter plot. Here we create two arrays, X and Y. Here we using matplotlib and numpy array. That's already imported. Import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Import numpy as np. Here we using two array X and Y. The numbers are declared in array model np.array of and creating the scatter plot plt.scatter of x comma y. A scatter plot is created where each dot corresponding to a pair of values from x and y. Okay, here plt.x label. Here the plt.x label represent the x-axis label here. Okay, the plt.y label represent y-axis label. And plt.title represent the title of the plot. For display the plot, we using plt.show. Okay, here we firstly we creating two arrays x and y, and then we create the scatter plot by using plt.scatter of x comma y. Then we add labels and title for the graph. For x label, for x-axis, we using x table, and for the y-axis, we using y label, and getting the title, we using plt.title, and display the plot using plt.show. Clear? Next, we discuss about use cases of scatter plot. First one, data exploration. In data exploration, scatter plots are widely used to identify relationships between two variables. They help in detecting patterns, correlations and clusters that may exist within the data. For example, during exploratory data analysis, already explained what is exploratory data analysis in last section. Okay, in the case of during the exploratory data analysis, a scatter plot can reveal whether two variables have a positive or negative correlation, highlight outliers, or show how data points are distributed. This makes scatter plots an essential tool for understanding data before applying statistical models or machine learning techniques. They are also valuable during pre-processing for machine learning, where relationship between variables need to be understood before building models. Additionally, scatter plots are commonly used for comparing experimental data and helping research and analysts visually evaluate similarities or differences and variations in result. Okay, next is pie chart. Okay, a pie chart is a circular chart divided into slices to show proportions. It is divided into slices where each slice corresponds to a category and its size reflects the category's percentage or contributions to the total. Best used when showing relative contribution of categories. Pie charts are most effective for showing simple comparisons, such as market share, budget distribution, or survey results, making it easier to understand how each part relates to the whole. This is the example. Then we go for a task. Okay. Here a simple example for plotting pie chart. Here we can we distribute our fruit. We plot the fruit distribution. Here we assign names of fruits as a list into label variable, and each partition percentages declared to sizes variable, and color of each fruits assigned to colors variable, and which slice will be highlight we using explore. Here we using 4 fruits: apples, bananas, cherries, dates. These 4 fruits are assigned into labels variable. Here the label variable carrying out 4 fruits. Okay, then we divided into parts, different parts. Here 30, 25, 20, 25 for the sizes variable, and color red, yellow, pink, brown for colors variable. Here I highlight the first slice or apple using explode variable 0.1000. For creating the pie chart, we use a plt.pie. Here some syntax for pie chart: sizes, comma labels equal to our label variable, colors equal to our colors variable, explode equal to explode. Then we gave a title by using plt.title as a fruit distribution, and display the chart by using plt show. Okay, in this example, we use matplotlib to create a pie chart. The labels list define the categories such as apple, bananas, cherries, dates, while sizes represent their proportions, and the colors list assign specific colors to each slice, and the explode parameter is used to highlight the first slide. That means our apples by slightly separating it from the rest. Okay. Finally, plt dot Pi generates the chart and the PLT dot title, add a title to make the visualization clear and meaningful. Okay. Next, use cases. Okay, first one, market share distribution. A common use case of a pie chart is in representing market share distribution. Companies often use pie charts to show how different competitors contribute to the overall market. Each slice of the chart represents a company, and the size of the slice reflects its percentage of the total market share. This makes it easy to compare competitors to understand which company dominates and which has smaller shares and how the market is divided. Such visualization help in strategic planning and competitive analysis and business decision making. Next one is budget allocation. Pie charts are often used to represent budget allocation across different departments or projects. Each slice of the chart shows the portion of the total budget assigned to a specific category, such as marketing, operations, salaries, or research. This makes it easy to see which areas receive the largest share of funds and how resources are distributed overall. Such a visualization helps in financial planning, monitoring expenses, and communicating budget decisions clearly to stakeholders. Next one, survey results. It is used to represent survey results in a simple and visually clear way. Each slice of the chart represents the percentage of respondents choosing a particular options, making it easier to compare response. And for example, survey questions about the customer preference or satisfaction levels or product choices can be effectively shown using pie chart. This helps in quickly understanding public opinion and drawing meaningful insights from the survey data. Next one, useful for category-wise analysis. Useful for category analysis where data is divided into different groups or segments. Each slice of the pie represents a category and its proportion of the total, making it easy to compare contributions across categories. For example, sales data can be shown category-wise for products, regions, or customer groups. This helps in quickly identify which category contributes the most and how others compare within the overall distribution. Okay, our next chart, a bar chart. All of you know, and we all see bar chart. Okay, a bar chart is a graphic that represents data using rectangular bars. The length or height of each bar corresponds to value of the data. Bars can be plotted vertically or horizontally. It is commonly used for combining categories of data. It shows the relationship between a numeric variable and a categoric variable. Okay, it shows the relationship between the numeric variable and a categoric variable, and also we represent it or we plotted the bar graph vertically or horizontally, and it's mainly used for comparing categories of data. Okay, next we have to see one example. How? We can plot bar chart. Okay, here also we import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT as our library. Then we create data for the bar chart. Here we using categories and values and creating bar chart by using plt.bar of two values, categories and values. Here we using color sky blue, or we can be use red, anything. Next, we add labels and title. In every plot, we can be added labels and title by using plt.x label, plt.y label, plt.title. In every graph, the x label represent x-axis label and y label represent y-axis label, and also plt.title represent the title of the graph. For displaying our chart, we using plt.show. Clear? In this example, we use matplotlib to create a simple bar chart. First, we define the data with the categories representing the labels on the x-axis and values representing their corresponding heights on the y-axis. And the plt.bar function is used to plot the bars with the color set to sky blue. We can be used red, green, yellow, black, anything for better visualization. Labels for x-axis, y-axis added by using plt.x label and plt.y label, while plt.title gives the chart descriptive heading. Finally, plt.show is used to display the bar chart, making it easier to compare values across different categories. Okay. For our use case for bar chart is visualizing survey responses, highlighting the largest and smallest, and comparison between groups. This is the real-world application for bar chart. Visualize survey responses, highlighting the largest and smallest, comparison between groups. Okay. Next one is Seaborn. Actually, Seaborn is a Python data visualization library. It's built on top of Matplotlib. Okay, it provides a high-level interface for creating attractive and informative statistical graphs with just a few lines of code. Okay, Seaborn comes with a built-in themes, colors, and functions for advanced plots like heat maps, violin plots, and pair plots. It also integrates well with the pandas data frames, making it especially used for exploring and analyzing dataset efficiently. Actually, Seaborn is a Python library and also is built on a top of Matplotlib. Okay. Okay. Here, the simplest code for Seaborn. Here, already I said that Seaborn is a Python visualization library. So it is a library. First line, we import the library Seaborn as SNS. SNS means short name for Seaborn. Next, we import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. Here, in Seaborn library, there is some built-in themes, colors, functions, and data sets also. So one data set is tips. Then I load a sample data set from Seaborn tips. Then plot a line plot. Here in the case of tips data set, there is two columns, total, bill, and tip. So By using CBurn, we plot a line plot. Here, the X value taking our total bill column and Y value taking tip. Then we give a title, CBurn line plot, and display by using PLT show. Okay, here we using two libraries, CBurn and Matplotlib. Matplotlib is optional in the case of CBurn. First of all, we import CBurn library by using CBurn, import CBurn as SNS. Then we use data sets from CBurn. Here we use the data set tips and then we plot line plot. Here the line plot is taken from CBurn library. So we using SNS.line plot and also the values taking total bill and tip. Okay. This is the other example. This is taken from CBurn library. The dataset is Penguin dataset. Okay, clear? Okay, next the use cases of our CBurn library. It is commonly used for exploring datasets by visualizing distributions, relationships, and comparisons between variables. Analysts often use CBurn for tasks such as correlation analysis through heat map, trends observation with line plots, or category comparisons with the bar plots, and distribution insights using histograms, KDE plots, or box plots. Its seamless integration with the pandas makes it especially useful for data exploration, reporting, and presenting insights in research, business, and machine learning projects. Okay. Next, all of you hear about next tool, Power BI. Am I right? Okay. Most popular analysis tool is Power BI. Power BI is a business analytics tool by Microsoft that allows users to connect to different data sources, transform raw data, and create interactive reports and dashboards. I think all of you know Power BI dashboards and reports, etc. Actually, dashboard represent for example, in the case of stock market, it provides a wide variety of visualization options, such as bar charts, line chart, pie chart in a single dashboard. That is the main popularity reason for Power BI. That means it provides a wide variety of visualization options, such as bar charts, line charts, etc. And also we can make map, tables, and KPIs. KPIs is basically used for business, for our profit or loss, which how much discounts can be discounts can be sell, etc. Users and can filter or drill down and slice the data interactively to explore insights. And also Power BI helps in real-time decision making by turning large data sets into easy to understand visuals. Okay, it is commonly the Power BI is used for business performance tracking or sales analysis or financial reporting and forecasting. Okay, this is the simple example for Power BI dashboard. Here can we see KPIs are there. In the case of a Power BI, the main component or main languages is DAX. DAX means data analysis expression. That is mainly used for making the KPIs. For example, in the case of a sales, how much is the total profit and also what is the trends over this trends over the time, sales trends over the time. And also in the case of any country, we can be select, that means we can be apply filters on this. That is a main reason for popular. Okay, here we can see there is a more KPIs, more KPIs are applied here. Clear? Okay. Okay. Visualization can be shared across teams through the Power BI service or embedded into apps and websites. In the case of Power BI, we can be use data from any source, that's Excel, CSV, API, PDF file, etc. So that can be shared across team through the Power BI services. Clear? Okay. We have now reached the conclusion stage of our session. Throughout this presentation, we explore the fundamentals of data visualization, learn about different chart types using Python libraries like Matplotlib and Seaborn, and also looked into creating interactive visuals with Power BI. Let's now summarize the key takeaways before we wrap up. First one, data visualization turns raw data into insights. That means making complex information easier to understand. Next, enhances decision making. That means by identifying patterns, trends, and outliers quickly, we can be enhanced decision making. Next, different charts serve different purpose. I already said that. Different charts are different purpose. In the case of line chart, we plotting a straight line. In the case of scatter plot, we plot the dots for representing. In the case of bar, we basically used for comparing categories, etc. Okay, keep visuals simple, accurate, and basically it must be audience focused. Okay, all the visualization, best practice that the visualization, keep in mind, visuals are symbols, accurate, and audience focused. Next, effective visualization, tell a story, not just to show data. Okay, clear? Okay. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Actually, okay.
Okay, ma'am, you continue.
Okay. Visualization. Actually, the visualization means the purpose of representing information, data, or ideas in a graphical or pictorial format so that it becomes easier to understand, analyze. It's simple words. It's showing data in pictures instead of raw numbers or text. Okay. Any queries? Hello.
There's one query in the chat box.
Okay. I think the query, can you provide demo on how to create Power BI dashboard? Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. There is a time to loading Power BI. Wait. Actually, Power BI is a wide area for visualizing purpose.
Ma'am, if it is possible only, I mean,
Yeah, it's okay, possible.
yeah, okay, ma'am, okay.
Okay, see my screen?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay. Okay. This is our Power BI desktop. Here we plot our, sorry. Okay. This is our Power BI desktop. Okay. Here we can see lot of graphs is there. Okay. For data import, using different sources are the Excel and CSV, SQL, Web, Power BI datasets, etc. From here, for example, I loaded a CSV file that's already installed or that already downloaded in my system. Okay. Then there is a two options, load and transform data. Here load means that our data set directly loaded to our Power BI desktop. And second, transform data is basically used for our EDA or pre-processing stage. That means in the case of a data set, there is a unwanted information or noise is there. So removing that by using transform data. Or directly load means data directly loaded our desktop. Yes. Whenever the data load is completed, we can see the data here, data plane. Here I load students data. It have 6 columns: age, enrollment date, gender, location, name, student ID, etc. And also we can see in the table view all the data. Okay, clear? Clear? Okay. If I want to plot a column chart, just click on here, click, and then drop, drag and drop. In the case of this column chart, I want to age as, name as y x-axis and age as y-axis. Okay. If we want add legend, so here also we add legend here. Clear? If we want to pie chart, and also we select from this visualization charts and then drop and drag our columns from data plane, then plot. Clear? Okay. Any queries?
Guys, if you have any queries, please ask her right now. I hope whoever asked the doubt has been cleared. She has given us a demo. Please unmute yourself and ask her if you have any more queries, okay? Ma'am, I guess that's it. I think it's clear for them.
Madam,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
ma'am, can you show one exactly how to use this pandas data frame with an example, ma'am? with any example, with any CSV file or Excel file. Once again, pandas.
In Power BI or our?
No, not in Jupyter, ma'am. Python.
Okay, Python collab. Using
Collab
platform
or
collab.
Jupyter, anywhere with pandas,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. And this one, what you said that C bar, no, like to draw the plot, you said, no, histogram
Yeah,
or this one. No, so any one example.
Seaborn.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
okay,
you.
okay. This visible?
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
Firstly, we import or we creating a data frame by using pandas. Okay. Pandas is a library. Okay, first we import pandas first.
For pandas, the input must be an Excel or a CSV file, right? It cannot be image or anything.
Okay. First of all, we import pandas. Okay.
That's fine, ma'am. But pandas will work with only CSV files and Excel, no? It will not work directly with images.
No. It's the OpenCV. It's only working with Excel and CSV files. We can be use image in the case of image reading, we using OpenCV.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, we load a file here.
If you have already an existing file also, you can show and just explain, ma'am. No need to like type every line. If you have an existing code, that only like you can just give a summary and what is being done and how it is done.
Okay. Okay. Here we first of all import pandas, and for plotting we import matplotlib, and for mathematical operation we import numpy. Here we load the data car price assignment dot. Here we load CSV file. Okay. By using pd.read_CSV. Clear? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Like this file is already with you and it has a number of columns and rows already.
Oh, already, yeah. Clear? Just we already download our file, a data set in our file. Then we read from that folder by using pd.read_CSV. Am I right? Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Like you said, the header or something, no, that time, like what was like only some rows you took and then showed that some header or something like that?
Yeah. Then if we want to see the headers by using data.columns functions. Okay, these are the EDA sections, that means pre-processing our data by using label encoder, scaling, etc. Clear?
I mean, that means you are importing data from sklearn and other things.
Oh, this data from not from using from sklearn, it's directly downloaded from Kaggle data sites.
Okay. But I want to get only the first 5 rows of this to get that or something like that. How to do that?
For first 5 lines or 5 rows, we using head function. That means data dot head. Clear? First 5, if we want to implement first 5 rows, we using data dot head. Clear? For first 10 rows, we using data dot head of 10. If we want last rows, we using data dot tail. Default data dot tail. Default it's a 5 rows. If we want to 10 or 15 rows, we just type a number.
I mean, we can extract any amount of this one.
Yeah. If we are typing data, that is it's actually is a Python slicing. No, we all discussed in last session Python slicings or index slicing.
That's what, no? Like with colon, no, like start and stop kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we want to
yes.
pick a one column, we can pick a one column by using, in the case of car ID, we can be use data codes car underscore ID. Pick a one column, or if want to pick a 2 column, we can be write as
like, is it like that the dictionary key, ma'am? Like we identify the key and
yeah.
Then in the first session, you said about the data cleaning, no, ma'am?
Data?
First session, you said EDA, what is the use of EDA? In the beginning, you said like data cleaning and other things, like some null values will be there, some missing values will be there. We can.
Yeah.
So if some columns I do not want, suppose you have some 10 columns now and one or 2 columns, how to remove that?
We can be removed by using drop and method or drop method.
Okay. Or, I mean, completely we can remove the entire column, or only some elements can we remove?
No, we
Which
can
do
be
not have correct
we
values.
can no. We can be remove some. We cannot be remove some values because there is a information other rows and columns. Okay, when we remove the row and column, we lose our informations from other columns and rows. So we replacing the value with the replace my values by using mean or median or by using zeros. For that, we using some methods are there, imputation method, I mean bfill, ffill, or replacement method, fill and method. Different types of methods are there, and also we can be remove the columns by using duplicate, drop in methods, etc.
Okay. Because sometimes the values won't be correct, no, ma'am. Like actually, our students are doing some project on cancer detection and all.
Okay.
Where that is an image file actually, but that is converted into CSV only.
By using
some features are not actually having correct values or some negative values or something like that.
Negative values we can be removed by using scaling methods. That means we have 2 scaling methods are the min-max scaler and standard scaler. By using these 2 scaling methods, we can be remove the negative numbers, and also we can't remove the information. We just replace the value.
That's what in the pre-processing we have to do some methods to either augment the data or missing data we have to fill with something. Otherwise, the model cannot be trained. No, madam. That's why.
Yeah.
This can be applied to, yeah. I mean, is there any, this you are running on your local machine, ma'am, or are you using Colab?
Yeah. If we want a Jupyter notebook, we must be install Anaconda Navigator. Then
That
can
is
be
there.
used.
No,
Yeah.
are you running on Colab or I mean through the internet, or you are running on your local system now? This.
Actually, this is a collab in my system.
That's one. So it is actually running on a Colab server, no? Using
Yeah,
Colab, this one.
Yeah.
So for big, I mean, if the size of the CSV file is large with more features and like thousands of images we get for a particular from Kaggle data set.
Yeah.
So in that case,
Using
running on our
in that
system may be
case,
slow.
yeah, in that case we can be use Jupyter notebook for in the case of image we using CNN, that means convolutional neural networks.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, the built-in functions are there for convolution, pooling, and
convolutions and flatten methods, max pooling, etc.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can run that on the Colab, right?
Yeah.
The code. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Any queries?
Are there any other doubts, guys? Anyone else? So I hope everybody is satisfied with the class, or all your doubts are cleared. Yes, ma'am. I think we can end up our session today. I will have to say that it was a very interesting and informative session. You gave us a very comprehensive understanding about data visualization and the benefits of it. You really talked about really useful Python libraries like NumPy, Pandas, etc. And it was very good, ma'am. It was indeed a very enlightening session. And thank you so much. On behalf of our entire college, MES College Edathala, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude for being a resource person for today. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you all for joining the session today. I really appreciate your time and participation. Hope you found it valuable. Wishing you all the best and see you soon next session.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
All the participants, please fill out the feedback forms posted in the chat box. Do it right now. Please don't leave the meeting without filling the form. It is mandatory for your attendance. I would like to remind you that the forms will be closed within 30 minutes. So please do it right now. We have posted two links. Of the feedback forms. First one is the feedback form of the session of today, and the next one is the feedback form of yesterday's session. So please make sure that you fill out both. And those who have filled the forms, they can leave the meeting. I once again thank all of you to be active, for your cooperation and for actively participating in the class. Sachin, I saw your question. No, for both the session, there are two different forms. The first form was posted after the end of the first session. You were supposed to fill that then and there. So I guess you missed it. Today's second session's link is also posted in the chat box. You can just go a little bit up and you can see the link. Two links have been posted. One link is of the session of yesterday's session and today's session. Yes, you can leave the meeting if you have filled the feedback form. Okay, if you have filled both the feedback forms, you can leave. Jasmine, the link has been posted. Look just above your message, there is the link. Sachin, session 3's link was posted just after session 3. Okay, so after every session, the feedback link will be posted. So you will have to do it at that particular time. The link will be closed within 30 minutes. So you are supposed to fill that form within the 30 minutes break. Sachin, I hope you understood what I said. If you missed the first session's link, it is okay. Just make sure that from the next day onwards, you don't miss the feedback link of any session. Radhika, you want feedback form of which session? Yesterday's first session or second session?
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, Srinivasan, tell me.
Ma'am, I message you. I'm not able to fill the feedback form. All my messages are showing decrypting content. I'm not able to read any messages, including your feedback message.
You're talking about on WhatsApp or on WebEx? You
No,
sent.
WebEx. I have sent the screenshot of WebEx meeting in your WhatsApp number also.
So you're not able to fill the feedback form.
Yes. First
What is
session
it
I
showing?
completed.
Okay.
It's showing all the messages are showing like decrypting content. None of the messages are displayed. Everything is shown as except my message. All the messages in the second session is showing decrypting content. That's it. It's not able to click anything, not able to read any of the messages.
I think it might be some problem on your end because all other participants were able to fill the form. So can you please check if there is something wrong with your application? I mean, I'm pretty sure it might be some problem on your end because all the others were able to fill it. No one reported any trouble.
But how can if I have come out of the meeting, I'm not able to read again.
Oh, you came out of the. Okay. Just wait for some time, okay? Just give me 1 minute.
I'm on the meeting, but I'll message you in the WhatsApp, my screenshot, everything has to message you in the WhatsApp.
So the coordinators will be busy till the meeting is over. They will be a bit busy, right? So they might not have been able to reply. So please give me 1 minute. I'll get back. Just 1 minute.
Okay.
Sir, we'll check your, if we'll check what is the matter with your account. We are not able to, currently, we are not able to identify the issue. If it is a genuine case, you don't need to worry at all. We will get back to you tomorrow, okay?
And yesterday after the second session also, I was not filled the form. Yesterday also I messaged you.
Yesterday also, you were not able to do that. So,
Yesterday first session I did, second session I'm not able to.
so this was the problem yesterday as well.
No. That was my mistake. I mean, my child by mistake, he pressed close the meeting. So I messaged you in the, I don't know, Professor Sakana, the one number which is there in the FDP coordinator. I personally messaged, but I got a general reply about that they'll be sharing the meeting link today also, the last session. So I was waiting for that. Unfortunately, today, even today's message or today's feedback link also, I'm not able to read.
Sir, you have already missed 2 links, so I would encourage you not to. Yeah,
And
yeah,
today's second.
Yeah, I understand. I understand it was not your mistake, but I would really encourage you not to miss any links from tomorrow onwards, because attendance percentage cannot go below 80%, right? So
Yeah,
please,
yes.
yeah. So
I'm attending the event. I'm not attending. I'm not missing anything.
yes,
I'm attending
yes.
the event. The problem is only with the. I mean, maybe even because of my. I'm not able to show. I'm not sure whether my WebEx meeting link. I mean, the app has to be updated or anything.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I
update it
understand. I
once it's done.
understand. I understand that it's not your problem, sir. It might be some technical glitch. I'll contact the coordinators, and they will contact you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry, sir. Okay, so please make sure that you attend the meeting tomorrow, and you fill the
Attending every
forms.
day. Sure.
Yeah, okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you. Yeah, we'll get back
Thank you,
to you.
ma'am.
Thank you. So
Thank you, ma'am.
we are about to close the meeting. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can I get the session 1 feedback form link?
Session one
Yes,
of
ma'am.
like yesterday, the very first session.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Radhika, I'm really sorry. I wish I could help you, but then session one's feedback form was posted after today's first session. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yesterday's session one's form was posted after today's session one.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, I was online only.
Sorry, ma'am. I really wish I could help you, but we can't do anything right now. We're really sorry.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, no problem.
Okay,
Ma'am,
just
I can see the day 1 session 2 feedback form.
yeah, you can fill it.
No, that already I have filled yesterday. But
Yeah.
I just want the session 1 form alone. But I think I was online only. But I don't know how I missed.
You are talking about day 1, session 1, the very
Yes.
first session.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Regarding that, I don't think we cannot open that link again, because we opened it. We opened it today because of the because it was the very first day, right? So many people so many people might not be very used to this app, or they might have faced some technical problems. So
Okay,
that is yeah. So that is the only reason why we reposted it.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, no problem.
So it's okay, ma'am. I mean, just make sure that you fill the all the other forms from
Yes,
tomorrow onwards. Yeah.
Sure,
Okay.
ma'am. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. The meeting will be closed now. Thank you.